What's up, everyone? Anybody who's a Bizzy fan, Bone Thugs and Harmony fan, I'm just going to do a real quick review. I'm not going to do a long one on the deluxe version. I got mine today. So first off, let me be honest. When I first listened to the album digitally, I thought it was good, but I really didn't have a very high opinion on it. I didn't. I didn't feel like there was much change from just the standard War of Roses. I didn't. And I listened to it digitally on my phone from when I bought it, and I burned a backup copy and played on the CD player. And I still felt the same way. And I'm explaining to you why that is. A lot of people don't think it's worth getting these physical CDs. I'm gonna give you a little education on that. It is. Because even if you download your albums, regardless of how you get them, each time that an album is uploaded to a site, it has to be compressed and converted and uploaded. And through that process, guess what's happening the whole time through that album? It's losing a little bit of more quality each and every time that happens. Now, I'm not saying it's significant, but it is. It's losing quality production each and every single time. Every time that you have an album that you download and you send it to somebody in a zip file, and they get it and they do the same thing and they do the same thing, by the time, I'd say about 15 times that happens, you could put your volume at 15, but by that 15th time, that volume is like at 10 or 12 because it's losing quality. But with these physical CDs, you literally have 99.8% of basically the original project, right, pressed onto the CD. So it's just a better quality. So to get back to my thoughts on this, I'll be honest, this actually changed my whole opinion about the deluxe edition. It did. Universally, I felt as it just wasn't tuned as much as it was put off to be. That was my initial thought, listening to it digitally. After hearing the physical CD, it is a lot more cleaner. It is a lot more crisp. It is amplified. It is tuned. The instrumentals are smoother. You can just tell that it was definitely went back and redid. If you know anything about music or you don't know anything about music, play them side by side. If you really just don't want to just take my word and you just think I'm just saying this as a fan, play them side by side. Because that's what I did. And I can definitely hear that it's cleaner. The music is cleaner. The words are more amplified. The instrumental itself is amplified as well. Every single word that you hear on there is crisp. It's clean. It's a clean sound. And it's smooth. Everything is smooth. Nothing on the instrumentals is over the other. And what I mean is, you don't hear more chord than bass, and you don't hear more bass than chord. On a lot of people's albums, especially these days, people will overtune their instrumentals just because they want that hard-hitting bass. They want that shit to rock, but they really don't know how to level their shit. This is leveled all the way through, and I've listened to this from 1 all the way through 21, and he definitely invested time. It is pricey, yes. I mean, just one is $42. I'm not gonna touch on that so much because At the end of the day, that is high for one CD. Let's just keep it a buck here. But I do also understand that this is his first deluxe edition, period, and that it is meant to be a limited edition. It's not meant to be CD that is pressed up 100,000 copies, and he sells half for 60, and then you got 40,000 CDs in a couple of cardboard boxes in the garage. Nobody wants that. That's a waste. And plus, Bizzy is pretty good at giving his fans collectibles, and of course, that's exactly what this is. And so I get it. And my advice to anybody, I'm not telling you to put yourself in a position, but if you can, and I know it's hard to spend $42 for one CD, but just go get it. Go get it. And because the extra tracks also, when I first heard them, I liked pretty much 3 out of the 7. 2 are skits, but a lot of people have been wanting that 106 Park freestyle for quite some time, so I get why he put that on there. So the fans who really wanted that, now you got it. The extra tracks are pretty dope. They are. I don't know if anybody has any systems, but if you have 212s, 210s, any truck, this is an album that you can actually ride around and bump, and it's kind of hard to find any new projects within the past, I'd say even 8 years, from any Bone member that you can really throw in your car and just bump like that. This one you can. It sounds really, really good. You got some good, clean, hard-hitting bass. If you got some good mids and highs in your whip, it's going to sound good on that. It's a well put together project. There's just no way that you could honestly listen to this and say, oh, there's no difference. I mean, you would simply be saying that just to be saying that. So here's what I think about the CD itself. So you got the front, okay? Here's the front, all right? Now also, here's the inside, okay? Let me point this out again because I'm gonna give you my opinion on this. Front, inside. Now, I thought that was pretty damn dope. The tray, I did. Now here's something that I don't understand if it was the manufacturers, because this was actually pressed up by disc makers. If anybody's curious on who made this album, it's the same people who made, or same company, who pressed up Carbon Monoxide. I don't know who did the Mantra. I'm not sure because I never bought that album to actually see. But if you actually look on the bottom of your CD and you look at the little writing, you can see disc makers on there. Disc makers don't put a logo on their CDs typically that they do for anybody. But anyway, so one thing that I thought that could have made this album stick out more is the fact that you got the artwork here, okay, and you got the artwork here, and then you got the same artwork here. Now, in my opinion, given that let me show you the inside, the 3-panel. It's a 3-panel artwork. You got the front, and then you got the inside. Okay. And then you got it's dedicated to his mother right there on the back last panel. So there was a lot of potential to put something else on the back of the CD, to have essentially the same exact background 3 times. I think kind of made it a bit, I'm not gonna say dull, but again, it could have had a lot better potential. Again, this is just the case. It's got nothing to do with the project itself. This is definitely opinionated at this point, what I'm talking about. But I'm not the only one who has said this though either. A couple other fans have said the same thing. I definitely would have liked to seen something else as far as the artwork on the back. Now, something that did that I was not expecting about this project is on the inside there is this, which I think is dope, but there is not one credit on the inside at all, and that's very different. I'm not exactly sure what to say on that. I will say that I was expecting it. I was expecting to see who all really had a part in this project, and I really would have liked to seen that. I really like to have seen names other than, because I know he produced this album. That's just what he's doing now, and I'm glad he is. And to be honest, he's doing a real fantastic job to it, producing his own albums. I don't think he needs to change that. A lot of guys said with Carbon Monoxide that they heard or felt the E1999 Eternal album and the Art of War type sounds. Guys, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Do not hate me for saying this. I am not hearing what you're hearing when you say that you got E1999 Eternal or the Art of War vibes from Carbon Monoxide. There is nothing on Carbon Monoxide that says anything like the Art of War or E1999 Eternal. Go play Carbon Monoxide, go play Eternal, go play Art of War. There is no similarities, guys. There's not even the same type of aggression that was on those albums. I don't know, maybe you fans are listening a lot harder than me, but I do not hear a similarity whatsoever. I'm not even sure how that got started. But this is definitely in its own category. And it's dedicated to his mother, and I definitely respect that. Condolences to Miss Rose as well. But to continue on, guys, it's definitely a great project. It's definitely worth getting. I know it's a high expensive dollar. I actually spent $72. I bought two, one to open, one to collect. But these also are becoming collectibles, you know what I'm saying? These, I mean, you can't exactly go in the mall and go buy these anymore, so take advantage of that. And to be honest, and I don't know if I should even say this, but I mean, just understand what I'm saying and take it how I'm saying it. Be grateful that your artists are here, because you don't know when you could get a last project. You don't. I don't. You don't. They don't, to be honest. So enjoy these artists while they are here and get as much of it as you can, because when the curtains close, that's it. You know, point blank and simple. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to see what else he has in stores. Guys, again, this is not just and a lot of people may think that this is just a way to get more money, and I can see how that would come off. I can, because hell, a lot of musicians do it. It's not. This is a completely set down and cooked up project. It is. He invested a lot of time in this, guys. I can appreciate it. And yeah, everybody go support your boy, and appreciate you watching this, and let me know your thoughts. Holla back.